Welcome to all. I am Dr. C. Paramasivan, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Commerce, Periyar EVR College, Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu. So I am very happy to be here as a resource person in the online course on futuristic accounting, organizing by Indian Academic Researcher Association, which is coordinating by Dr. Krishna Kumar, Associate Professor, Periyar University, Salem. I must thanks to all participants who are all actively participating last 4 days. This is the last session in this program. Now I want to share my experience with you in relation to the thrust area in accounting research. As a commerce faculty, you can say how many PhD theses in commerce with the topic of accountancy? Or did you see any accounts related topic in PhD level? I can say it is very less. Then the question is why? One of my colleagues in other subject raised a question, why commerce faculty not undertaking research in accounting related topic? Most of them doing only in economics related, management related and social related. Is there any thrust area in accounting research? What are the new dimensions in accounting research? There are questions behind this session. Not only this session, but also this course. So with these things, I want to share some information relating to the thrust area in accounting research. We know very well, accounting is a major part of the commerce curriculum, which is one of the very important and unavoidable part in any accounts or accounts related curriculum. Even in management or even in economics also, accounts may be the ancillary subject. So that we have to understand the value and importance of the accountancy. For that purpose only, we have discussed some things about the accounting related research. What is accounting research? Accounting research exam how accounting is used by individuals, organizations and government, as well as the consequences that this practice have. Starting from the assumption that accounting both measures and makes visible certain economic events, accounting research has studied the role of accounting in organization and society and the consequences that these practices have for individual, organization, government and capital market. It is not a single part. It consists of wide range of activities and areas or disciplines. Accounting research play an essential part in creating a new knowledge. So based on the accounting research, we can develop a lot of innovative areas in accounting. The hard sciences have produced models of research and testing that can be used and applied over many disciplines including accounting research. We can gain a significant perspectives and basis for the following: deciding and implementing new accounting or auditing standard. Is there any accounting standard is needed for implementing any new innovations or invention in the field of the accounting? For examples, now it is the Corona period, COVID-19. Is there any special accounting treatment is needed during this lockdown period? You can do some research. Presenting unusual economic transaction in the financial statements. We can mention in this lockdown period also. Learning how new tax laws impact clients and employees. So even now the government has given some few modified tax systems. How it made an impact in the employees, employers and clients. Then discerning how the accounting profession affect the capital market through academic accounting research. So you can say how this capital market is changing its dimension with the help of the academic accounting research. What is that academic accounting research? Academic accounting research addresses all aspects of the accounting professions using the scientific method. Will research by practicing accountants focusing on solving problem for a client or a group of client. We can say n number of issues and problems are available or existing while undertaking accounting or auditing. So when we are going to undertaking a accounting related research, we can get some solution for this kind of problems. Accounting research is carried out both by academic researcher and by the practicing accountants. You need not only the academicians in the field of commerce and management, but also that accounting practitioners. It may be the chartered accountant, CMA. So they also carry out some research because they are all practicing regularly in the field of the accounting. They can understand, they can realize some of the issues and problems which are available in the accounts. So they can also do some research relating to the accountancy. You know one thing, I want to share this information to you. As a commerce faculty, I can say I am the commerce faculty. I have 20 years of experience. In this experience, I produced 15 PhD under my guidance. Likewise, you may be also a very good researcher or a academician in commerce or management. So, as per one of the resource says, 40% of the PhD thesis in commerce are belongs to marketing. That may be the consumer behavior, perception, online marketing, like that. Most of these are these categories. 30% of the commerce PhD theses are related to HRM, very particularly satisfaction, that is the job satisfaction, stress coping, stress management, occupational stress, training and development, training practices, so like that only. That 15% of the theses are plans to or it related with the finance, very particularly the financial performance of that company, this company, or the investment pattern, like that, or the banking industry's performance activities, like that only is there, or the share market, etc. 10% of the research theses are related with the entrepreneurship, very particularly women empowerment, self-help group, microfinance. Once upon a time, n number of theses are related to the self-help group. So that was there. Then the 3% of the research report are plans to the economics related topic. It may be the export performance, balance of payment, economic growth, economic indications, economic activities, like that. 3% of the thesis of the commerce are plans to the economics related. Only 2% of the PhD thesis in commerce disciplines are relating to the accounting related topics. So this shows that whether our people are not ready to undertake the research in the accountancy, or is there any or there is no thrust area in accountancy disciplines. That is the questions we have to discuss or we have to understand as a commerce faculty here. So you see that what are the major research areas are available. You can see in accountancy is not a single part. It is a wide range of activities. So it has been extending, depends upon the economic and corporate changes. You see that the major areas in accounting research has been classified into some categories. First one is, it is the concept-based research. The philosophy of accounting. Is there any research relating to the philosophy of research when it was emerged? What is the basic principles behind the accounting principles? Why the debit and credit? So is there any philosophy of accounting research? So you can do it, or we can do it. or the historical development of the accounting. So when it was emerged. So Luca Paciolo as the father of accounting, we are saying, are these Arthasastra consist of accounting principles? But we have to documentize, we have to develop the historical background of accounting. There is a possibilities or there is a opportunities for conducting research. The relevance of accounting concepts. You know that lot of accounting concepts are available. So these concepts are applicable to the present day economy or the situations. That also we can do some research. Likewise, that applications of accounting convention or accounting principles, implementation of accounting principles. What are the accounting principles we are going to apply in a real life situation? That also we can do some research. And apart from that, we can do lot of research relating to the GAAP, that is the generally accepted accounting principles, or IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standard, or IAS, Indian Accounting Standard, or Accounting Information System. These are some of the important terminologies which are widely used in the present day accounting conditions. So why we cannot do research? What is the difference between the IFRS and IAS? What are the latest IFRS available? Even if you take one examples for examples IAS, how the treatment of depreciation as per the IAS, or the treatment of the amalgamation as per the IAS. So that kind of things also we can do some research. Another thing is called as a conventional basis of research in relating to the accounting. So we know that lot of accounting branches or classifications or divisions are there. You know that the financial accounting, managerial accounting, cost accounting, auditing. So you know very well about these terminologies. We are teaching this subject to our students, or we are learning this subject from various sources like that. That environmental accounting. So already we discussed this matter in the first session itself. Then tax accounting. So yesterday you learned some things about the tax accounting with the help of the GST. Then fiduciary accounting, forensic accounting also you learned in our online course. Apart from that, some of the accountings also available. For example, if you take the government accounting is also known as public accounting. Refer to the types of accounting system used in the public sectors. Or you can say that project accounting. Project accounting is a system that is used to keep a track of your financial progress of your project through frequent financial reports. It is a vital constituent of project management. So one more accounting is there. It is called as a social accounting. Social accounting is also known as a corporate social responsibility reporting and sustainability accounting. Refer to the process of reporting consequences of an organization's activities on its ecological and social environment. Or even you may see that there is one accounting is called as a Mendel accounting. Mendel accounting refer to the different values people place on money based on the subjective criteria that often has a determinable result. It is a concept of the behavioral economics. Or you can see the lease accounting. Lease accounting is an important accounting section as it depends on end user. A leasee and a leaser report and account that lease differently. You see that the hedge accounting. The hedge accounting is a method of accounting where entries to adjust the fair value of the security and its opposing hedge are treated as one, which is used in the field of the stock market. Or the non-profit accounting is also one of the very famous branches in the accounting. That is, non-profit accounting refer to the unique system of recondition and reporting that is applied to the business transaction engaged by a non-profit organization that is called as a NGO. So the local government accounting, we can say the local government accounting it is also emerging very important in this recent days. The local government keep financially oriented accounts in accordance with the Local Government Act and the budget and accounting regulation. There is a Indian accounting standard. There is a exclusively Indian accounting standards for local government accounting in our country. Then the human resource accounting. So we can say that is the manpower. It is a resource. How the human resource is going to be considered as a assets of the company. That kind of accounting is also available. You can do some research in these areas. And another thing is applications and issue based. These are the very emerging area in the field of the accounting, thrust area in the field of the accounting. So you see that acquisition and strategic investment, which is play a major role in the field of the corporate sectors, on the financial instruments. What are the new financial instruments are available? How these financial instruments are going to be treated in the accounting aspect, like that we can say. Then stock compensation. So nowadays you know that share application, issue of shares. That is one part of corporate accounting is called as issue of shares and debentures. In that we are teaching about the share issued at discount, share issued at premium, first call, second call, third call. Is it all practiced nowadays? Is there any companies are issuing the shares at a discount? Or almost all the companies are issuing the shares at a premium. No company issues shares at a discount. Then how you can treat the first call, second call, final call like that? So that we can do some research in the field of the stock compensation. Then corporate turnaround. You can do some research also how the corporate turnaround happens in the present situations. Then fair value measurement. There is a value measurement in the stock market. How this stock market fair value is going to be converted into accounting aspect, that also you can do some research. Then insurance contract. Lot of insurance contract is available. We have more than 44 insurance companies. That insurance business is emerging. So that there is a need of separate research relating to the insurance contract. Then revenue recognition issues, how that revenue is going to be generated by the companies, how these treatments are going to be recorded in the accounts. So that also we can do some research. Then financial reporting. This is one of the very important things. When we are going to reporting our financial information to the public or to the government or to the stockholder, how it should be there as per the IFRS or as per the any other standard format. So we can do some research. Then governance insights, corporate governance, then corporate governance, corporate social responsibility, how this information is going to be incorporated with the accounting aspects. That kind of research also we can do. Then strategies and operations. This also one of the important emerging area in the field of the accountancy. Then auditing scam. So you know that a lot of auditing scam is happening. Recently Satyam scam, you know very well that Satyam scam, which is committed with the help of the auditors. So why these people are committing this kind of scam, how these scams can be rectify and overcome. So we can do some research relating to this kind of activities also. Then accounting research methodologies. What are the accounting research methodologies? Suppose if I want to do the accounting research, is there any separate methodology is available? So you know that normally research methodology in science and social science. Is there any separate is there any separate research methodology exclusively for accountancy or accounting related research? Of course, there is no separate research methodologies for accounting related topics research. But the accounting related research is usually consists of these aspects. That is the analytical point of view, analytical research. We can analyze with the help of a lot of information. Mostly accounts is or it's all called as a postmortem work. Accounting is called as a postmortem work. So we can analyze with the help of the financial data or some other things. Then the archival. Archivals means that is the records, past records. Accounting is based on the records and reports as a evidence. So that what are the accounting reports and records are available. With the help of that we can do some research relating to the accounts. That is called as a archival methods. Then the experimental. So when we are applying some concept or issues in the corporate sectors, what will be the result? For examples, in depreciation, so many methods of depreciation is available. Suppose if I am going to use straight line method of depreciation in a particular company, what will be the result? That is called as a experimental methods of research in accounting. Then fact finding. So we can say what are the lot of research relating to the accountancy is consist of the fact finding nature. That means what is the result? What is the actual result based on some issues? Then we can do some case studies. You can implement some issues or you can implement some procedures, methods in that company. So based on that you can do some study. It is called as a case studies. And behavioral aspects, which is qualitative research. When we are doing some research relating to the stock market or investment activities of the individual or the people, so you can do some research relating to the behavioral aspects of the research. So these all are consist as a accounting research methodology. Of course, these all are the general methodology, but these methodologies are widely used in the accounting related areas. Okay, now what is the futuristic accounting in 2020 and thereafter? That means what are all the new dimensions will be available in future after 2020 we can say. So we can say that a cloud based accounting, the cloud based technology will gain even a stronger momentum around the business world in 2020. The concept of using shared resources including accounting software that runs on the provider's services and being able to access financial information in the cloud has made accounting information more accessible and the process more efficient. That is a new dimension in the field of the accounting. Likewise, the automation of accounting functions. Almost nowadays, all the accounting activities and functions are automations. Automation in accounting is an accounting trend in 2020 that is fueled by software advancement with the help of, for example, Tally, ERP, like that we can do a lot of advancement in accounting. Accounting can now be highly automated without the need of significant physical intervention. There is no need of physical intervention. There is no need of keeping any records or reports. Then outsourcing. So you know that now outsourcing is very popular. The people are know only about the PPO, business process outsourcing. There is a outsourcing is called as a KPO, knowledge based outsourcing, process outsourcing. There is a LPO, legal process outsourcing, and the recent terminology in the field of the outsourcing is called as a APO, accounts process outsourcing. For example, if you take the Capgemini is one of the very famous multinational company which is engaging account process outsourcing. So they are recruiting lot of BCom students for their services, outsourcing services. Then integration of accounting with operations. So we can integrate with the assistance of accounting softwares. One of the continuing trend in accounting in 2020 is to integrate accounting functions with all part of business. This gives better management of transactions and timely recording of entries. It is one of the easy way. It is called as a accounting information system. Then transparency and objectivity. Transparency and objectivity in accounting have never been more important. Accounting governing bodies such as Certified Public Accountant Board has placed significant emphasis on this area. There is a transparency and accountancy related terminologies and things also going on. The data analysis, the information is the key to making financial decisions. Advancement in data centers, database techniques and software has ensured in the age of big data and mining data of aid management decisions. That is the very simply we can say it is called as a data science. How this data science will play a major role in the field of the futuristic accounting, like that. Then social media integrations. We cannot avoid the social media in the present day. How the social media is playing a major role in the field of the accounting. Social media is becoming more popular these days. And with this, accounting professionals can now use social media interaction to communicate with their peers and colleagues to update on latest business, political and accounting development that may impact their work. So we can share the information very quickly and fastly with the help of the social media integration. Then changes in accounting standards. So accounting standards are continuously being revised and updated to keep up with the times. Many of the standards that were developed before the advancement of social media and advanced technology. So that we must think about what are the accounting standards are relevant with the latest technology, what are the accounting standards are irrelevant to the latest technology, and even like that we can do. Then proactive accounting. Due to many factors such as evolving business models, regulations, increasing role of accounting in making business decisions, the 2020 trend is for the accounting function to take a more proactive role in understanding the potential implications of any significant business initiative, including tax impact. We must think about the proactive accounting procedure in the existing period. Then mobile accountants. This also with the help of the technological development of the modern days, with the emergence of the cloud computing and the prevalence and the acceptability of electronic documentation in place of traditional paper-based vouchers, invoice or receipt, accountants are now increasingly more mobile. Accountant can work remotely, and there are currently many team sharing tools to enhance remote collaboration and work. That can be possible. You can share your documents, you can transfer your documents, you can access your documents with the help of the mobile accountant. So these are the emerging areas. We have n number of research aspects and areas. So why we want to do research relating to marketing or finance or HR or economics related? We can do research in the field of the accounting also. It is our responsibility or it is our duty to encourage or create an awareness about the accounting research to the students community or to the researchers. So with these few words, academic accounting research can make significant contribution to accounting practice. Although the changes in accounting education and the accounting academia in recent decades have led to a divide between academia and practicing in accounting. Accounting teachers should concentrate to find out the thrust areas for research in accounting with the help of accounting practitioners and industrialists. So, as a commerce teacher, we should encourage, we should think about the accounting research. It is not necessary to be a mega project or a mega concept. Even you can take it as a simple concept. For example, active cost benefit analysis or activity based costings, or even you can do some small research, small topic in the field of the accounting related areas. If you are going to share this information to our students community, definitely this accounting will emerge as a unavoidable and important for part in future, so that as a commerce faculty we can proud, or we can say we are the continuous demand oriented discipline, so that we must think about these things. With these few words I conclude myself. Thank you for your nice participation and listening. Thank you one and all.